Hey, good morning, Neveln Knights. It's Mr. McCrae. Hey, we've got a great news for you today. We've got Mr. Wolff, and he's going to be talking about a home side activity, and then he's also going to remind you about our lending library. And since we are not in school, I can't have students do the joke of the week, so I thought I would do the joke of the week this week. All right, it's a knock-knock joke, so you're going to have to help me out. You know how this goes. So I'll start, and then you say your part. We'll go back and forth. Are you ready? All right. Knock, knock. Mustache. I must ask you a question, but I'll shave it for later. What'd you think? I thought it was pretty good. All right, that's our joke of the week. Hey, I wanted to quick show you something. I've got a video behind me here. I'm going to make myself smaller, and I will show you this video. It's about internet safety, and I know a lot of us are spending a lot of time on devices right now, but something to keep in mind, especially when we're using shared devices, is going to websites we know are safe and being cautious if we're on websites we're not sure if we should be on, and always asking an adult. So we're going to watch this short video. It's right behind me. I'm going to make myself smaller. Here we go.
We go online to find new things to do and see. The internet traffic light shows where we need to be. Green means go to sites we trust. Yellow means slow, being safe is a must. Red means stop, ask if it's okay. Trust your gut to go the right way. Green means go to sites we trust. Yellow means slow, being safe is a must. Red means stop, ask if it's okay. Trust your gut to go the right way.
All right. Hey, we got one more thing for you at the end of the Neveln News. You're going to see... Oh, I'm all green. That's all right. One more thing you're going to see at the end of the Neveln News is a new segment called Where is Sir Neveln? I felt a little bad for Sir Neveln, so I went and saw him, and guess what? He wanted to play a little game. So he's going to do a game where he hides somewhere in Austin, and you have to guess where he is. So you're going to see that at the end of the Neveln News. All right, everybody, have a great week, and we will talk to you later.
Good morning, Neveln Knights, and welcome to another great week here at Neveln Elementary School's Distance Learning. We have so much to celebrate today, Knights. Even though we can't be together and we could be miles apart from each other, we want to make sure that we are building our relationship still close with each other. So we want to start off our Distance Learning Neveln News with some birthdays. We have 3 Knights with birthdays this week, so we want to give a big old shout out to these 3 students. So happy birthday to Aaron Alvarado, Kayla Freund-Turner, and Kylie Smith. Happy birthday, Knights. Hey, and if any of you are friends with these 3 students, make sure you give them maybe a quick little message in some comments below here on Facebook, or if you know them, just give them a ring or a text and wish them happy birthday, since we can't do that in person. Knights, we have so many other things that we want to talk about, and I know your teachers are talking to you throughout the week. I want to encourage you to really make good use of that time when your teachers call you. They might text you or make even emails once in a while, but when they're calling you, they want to come and talk, or they're calling to talk to you. They want to talk and connect with you and see how things are going. If you have any questions about any of the activities on the matrices, and that is a wonderful time for you to ask them questions too. Ask them how to solve a problem. Ask them how they're doing. Even teachers like to be checked on as well. So make sure that when those teachers are calling you, make good use of that time. I want to remind all of our Knight families that from 11:30 to 12:30, Monday through Friday, our lunch buses are located throughout the community. And we have one lunch bus that's parked right here at Neveln Elementary's parking lot. And that bus is busy with people from all over the neighborhood coming over to pick up lunch for that day. And you know what? As well, you also get as well breakfast for the next day. So you get 2 meals in one trip. And what a great opportunity to make sure that we're all being taken care of. And thank you to our community members for making sure that that is a priority here for all Knights and Packers in our community. Knights, I want to make sure that I remind you that even with distance learning, sometimes we might be using some technology. I want to remind you to limit your screen time because it is important for just our own self-regulation to make sure we give our brains a break from looking at the screen all the time. That includes TV screens, iPad screens, phone screens, computer screens. Our brains and eyes need a break from that. They need to look at books, they need to look at coloring pages, they need to get outside. And that is super important that you make a good balance between screen time and non-screen time. Now, sometimes some of our families might be sharing a device between several students. So I want to encourage you, Knights, to make sure that you're really thinking about how to be respectful and how to be responsible when sharing devices with other siblings. Because we want to make sure that we're giving everyone an opportunity to use a device so that they can get onto their seesaw. Our older siblings might be getting onto Schoology. We want to make sure that we're at least sharing some of that time with each other. So please be respectful when you're sharing. As I did last week, I want to always give families an opportunity to build relationships with each other. Last week, I gave you a prompt with our home side activity about looking at family artifacts and giving parents the opportunity to talk to their family about something in their home. Could be new, could be old, and what does it mean to your family, and how did you get it? And then students, you asking questions to your family. This week, our home side activity is called We're All Teachers. And this week, I want students to think about something you can do to teach your parents. Maybe it's something that you enjoy drawing and you want to teach your parents how to draw something. Maybe you want to teach your parents how to do a silly TikTok dance. Think of one thing that you become the teacher, and then find an opportunity to teach your parents that activity sometime this week. And then have a conversation. As an adult, what was it like to be the student this time? And then as a kid, what was it like to be the teacher? And have a great conversation with your parents with that. Now, I will show you that home side activity in just a moment, and then I'll also have a quick message outdoors about our lending library. Remember, Knights, our code of conduct is to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe in everything that we're doing, even during distance learning. Remember, Knights, be a knight and do what's right. Hey Knights, I'm outside Neveln Elementary School this morning. As you can kind of see probably, it is snowing, sleeting, and raining behind me and all around. But if you notice, right behind me, right in the front of our school here, there's some signs of spring. Do you see all the daylilies starting to come up and out of the ground? It's a wonderful sign that spring is almost here and ready for us. While I'm outside, I just want to let you guys know that I just filled up our little lending library right outside the front door here. It is full a lot more with some more picture books. So remember, if you are done with reading some books at home, come and bring a book over and exchange it for a new book. The best way we can make our lending library work the best is if you bring one, you take one. And of course, if you take one, leave one behind for someone else to have. Make sure you use our little lending library as much as you'd like to, as this is a great resource when our public library is closed and you don't have other books in your classroom to check out of. So please use this as a resource anytime you'd like to.
All right, Knights, it's time for our new segment, Where is Sir Neveln? So take a look at this first picture. It's going to give you some clues. Oh man, I think I see, well, I can see Sir Neveln's foot. And it looks like something, he's standing on something. It looks like a big rock maybe, I don't know. I don't know. There's some brick back there, I think. I can kind of see a window. I don't know. Any guesses? If you have a guess now, make your guess. We're going to switch to the next. We're going to give you some more clues. Here we go. Next picture. Oh, wait a second. Now I can see some more Sir Neveln. Oh, that rock. Oh, let's see. Oh, that rock definitely gives some clues. If you read what that rock says, it's going to give you a really good clue. I bet a lot of you know where this is right now. I bet you're yelling it out. If you know where it is, it's awesome. If you're still not quite sure, we're going to give you one more picture and we're going to tell you where Sir Neveln is. All right, here we go. Last one. Oh! The library. That's where Sir Neveln was. Too bad he can't go in. Oh man, I bet he's feeling kind of sad about that. Alright, well if you guessed correctly on the first or second picture, congratulations. If it took you to the third, that's okay. We'll do another Where is Sir Neveln another time. Alright, have a great day.